Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie and I talk all things travel. So today we're going to take a look at the Carl Friedrik The Core Carry-On. I've had mine now for about a month, and over that month I took it on a long haul trip to Europe. I went from West Palm Beach to New York, New York to London, London to Paris, Paris back to New York, New York back to Palm Beach. So this bag has really seen it all. It's been on planes, trains, automobiles, and I've got to say, considering how much I've put it through, it really looks good. So I am very excited to tell you all about my trip as well as about my experience with the bag. But before I do just want to give you a quick disclaimer. This bag was gifted to me by Carl Friedrik. However, this review is entirely my own. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump in. So starting off, Carl Friedrik was founded in 2012 by two brothers, and their basic mission with this was to create lightweight, adventurous, essential luxury luggage, and I think they've done a fantastic job with it. So starting off, let's just talk about the dimensions for this bag. This bag is 21.7 inches times 14.6 inches times 9.5 inches. So if we're looking at that in centimeters, we're looking at 55 centimeters times 37 centimeters times 23 centimeters. And in terms of weight, we are looking at 6.9 pounds, which in kilograms is about 3.15. And then in terms of capacity, we are looking at 39 liters. So I know some people are looking at this and thinking, oh my gosh, it seems a little small. And to be honest, it is on the smaller side compared to some other carry-ons. But the great thing about the size of this bag is that it works really, really well if you're traveling in Europe. If you tend to travel in Europe, chances are you already know their baggage allowance sizes are very different from ours. They tend to be a lot smaller. So this bag, like 10 out of 10 on my European adventure, every interior flight I took, this bag fit no problem. Starting off with the build of the bag, you can see there's this really chic leather detailing right here, as well as on the top handle and on the side. And this is a premium vegetable tanned leather. It is very, very chic. Overall, so far it's held up really well. I think the only place, where is it? Yeah, the only place I've noticed there's like a little bit of wear is on the side. Again, it's a suitcase, it's to be expected. I'll do a close-up just so you can kind of see what it looks like. I am kind of curious if this bag is ever checked, how that would do. However, I do know this brand does have the same leather detailing in their checked bags. So I'm thinking it must hold up pretty well. So now that we've talked about the leather detailing, let's talk about the actual build of the bag. This is made out of a German macrolin polycarbonate. It is very tough and frankly has held up really well considering how much I've put it through. There are just like a couple cosmetic scrapes just right here. So I do think one other thing to note, at least with the navy, is that I'm noticing I picked this bag up when I had lotion on my hands and it left a mark. And since then, there's a couple other marks that have shown up that, it's fine. But I think just something to be aware of if you're picking a darker color because you think it's going to hide everything, just know that the navy, at least, is still going to show like the lotion marks. Not a huge deal, but again, just something to be aware of. This is honestly the most comfortable carry-on I have ever wheeled around a city, and I have wheeled a lot of carry-ons around a lot of cities at this point. So I do not say that lightly, and I think a major reason is the fact that this bag has such good wheels and such a good handle. So let's talk about them. So jumping first to the wheels, these are seamless 360 Hanamoto silent spinner wheels. And oh my gosh, do they work well. Like 10 out of 10. I have traveled a lot. I have used a lot of carry-ons, and I have to say, I really think this might be the most comfortable carry-on I have ever wheeled around a city. And I don't say that lightly. Again, I have traveled all over. I have wheeled a lot of carry-ons around a lot of different cities. I think a big part of that are the wheels, as well as this telescopic handle, specifically the shape of this handle. It is so comfortable to wheel around this bag. Like there are some bags where I feel like after a while your hand just really cramps up. It's not comfortable. This one, the shape of it, it is just so easy to maneuver this bag. It's smooth. Again, 10 out of 10. It passed the late passenger test. I was able to quickly run through JFK with this. I didn't miss my flight to Paris. So jumping to this side of the bag, we've got this grab handle with that leather detailing, super comfortable. And then we've also got this TSA-approved lock and unbranded zippers. The zippers just have the Carl Friedrik logo on them, but so far, 10 out of 10. They're very, very smooth, no problems. Pockets, let's pack this bag so you can properly see just how much it fits. Small packing cube with 4 pairs of knickers, a pair of tights, 2 bras, a bodysuit, and 4 socks. Cube, we have 3 sweaters, a pair of pajamas, a little black skirt, a little black sweater dress. Okay, let's pack. Since this has the rails, I'm gonna go ahead and pack the smaller one over here. And then to pack my boots, I'm also going to pack my Longchamp there. Yes. Pack my Cadence parcel on this side. Let's jump to this side for our big packing cube. Perfect. Right, and then on this side, I also have a spare coat I'm going to take. I've got my converter right here by my purse, so I know where it is. Got my toothbrush. I'll stick that along the side here. My hairbrush, we'll stick that over here with my purse. Got my makeup bag, that's going to fit over here. I'm just going to slide my coat over a bit more. That down. Maybe. There we go. And then on this side, I also have another purse for going out that I'm going to stick in here. And I'm also going to stick in my other hair care just right there. So we've got a little bit of space for shopping, which is always good in Paris. Let's go ahead and get this zipped. Also got a gel mask so we can hydrate at the hotel. Here I have some Liquid IV, some Summer Fridays gel patches, and a tampon just in case. So I'm going to stick this on the other side. As you can see, you have to watch how you pack this because if you stick a lot on the inside, it does make these pockets a little bit harder to use. So I think we're good with where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and zip this up. Okay, so now that we're at the end of the video, is the Core carry-on the ultimate carry-on for you? Honestly, I think it is a great investment piece. I think especially considering Carl Friedrik tends to be a higher priced brand, and this is a very entry-level bag for them. This is the perfect place to start. This bag truly has become my favorite carry-on. I am not kidding when I say this is the most comfortable bag I have had the pleasure of wheeling around the world. I am truly obsessed. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I think this is a fantastic bag. I do think, again, you do need to be aware of the fact it is going to mark up over time, especially the navy. Like I said, there are some marks from my lotion, things like that. There are a couple small scuff marks already starting on the leather, but again, any bag you pick is going to show wear over time. It just shows personality. So I think this is a really chic bag that you can't go wrong with. I think it's perfect for business. It's perfect for solo travel. You want a chic, relatively affordable luxury bag? This is it. If you'd like to hear more about this bag, I do have a full written review on my website, alitravels.com. I've got the link in the description box below. Alongside that link, I do also have an affiliate link for the Core carry-on. So if this review convinced you to buy it, please think about using my link. It doesn't cost you anything extra and helps support my channel. Speaking of supporting my channel, please consider liking and subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything extra and helps support me. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Carl Friedrik, for sending the Core carry-on my way. It has truly changed the game when it comes to carry-ons for me, and I can't wait to check out some of your other luggage. And with that, I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!